Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in support of H.R. 5283, the Protecting Our Communities from Failure to Secure Our Border Act, which I am proud to co-sponsor. Plenty of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle will stand here today and protest that this bill is unnecessary. They'll complain Republicans shouldn't be taking up this piece of legislation. The truth is, if it weren't for the disastrous policies of this administration, I don't think we'd find ourselves even considering this bill. It's plain and simple. Republicans are taking action to address our southern border crisis because the Biden administration has failed to do so. They have failed to protect the American people. Mr. Speaker, 2 weeks ago, they broke a record. 15,000 illegals came across our southern border in just 1 week. The district I represent in northern Minnesota contains hundreds of miles of northern border with Canada. The 547 miles of border shared with Canada is only patrolled by 2 mobile agents right now, because the current agents are being reassigned to in-process the illegals coming through our southern border. So now our northern border is not secure because of this administration. There's 547 miles of border that's wide open, and the cartels and the coyotes have figured it out. Earlier this fall, in Bemidji, Minnesota, an 11-year-old girl was sexually assaulted, and 11 illegal immigrants were found at the scene of that crime. For those of you who don't know where Bemidji is, it's not along our southern border. It's over 2,000 miles away. Bemidji, in every community across this nation, has been turned into a border community, putting Americans at risk. And now even our federal lands, meant for conservation,
Gentleman's time has expired.
Of our great natural resources,
I yield the gentleman 30 seconds.
Gentleman's recognized.
Are being turned into campgrounds for traffickers and terrorists who are marching into our country and breaking our immigration laws. Northern Minnesota is also home to vast amounts of public lands, including the Chippewa and Superior National Forest, Voyageurs National Park, and the Grand Portage National Monument. It is a shame that we have to even consider this piece of legislation because the Biden administration's open border policy that is making our nation less secure. We have no idea who's coming in this nation, Mr. Chair, and it's not appropriate that we keep this open border, and I support this piece of legislation. I yield back.
I reserve.